It's Monday, and we're back.
Yes.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen.
way I was going to go, but I like what
That's what we are. I want to get some energy out there. You know, put some energy on the table. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Kind of Funny Morning Show. December 4th, 2017. The year's almost over. My name is Nick Scarpino. This is my good friend, colleague, and part-time lover, Tim Gettys.
Let Tim
Say
host.
hello to the people. We have a fun show for you guys today, not the least of which is a little Jurassic Park news, a little House of Cards update, and of course, disaster strikes. In a good way.
Oh, yeah. The disaster artist.
The disaster artist. We're going to be doing a deep dive into that later. No sponsors today, so the show is, of course, brought to you by kindoffunny.com/store, where we had a great sale, but it's not happening anymore. So just go and just get whatever you guys
fucked
want
up.
there.
You should have ordered last week. No?
Yeah, sorry. That's what you get for not paying attention. Of course, if you guys did not know, this show happens each and every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. It is a morning show that is designed to be watched at any time. That's how genius we are, right?
We're so smart.
You can watch it in the morning. You can be in the chat with us right now. We'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Of course, if you're a subscriber, we give you a little extra time. We talk to you guys. What's up, Kev?
Sometimes you have to wait till 5 or 6 p.m. to watch it because we watch copyright stuff and we have to take the video down, re-edit it the next morning.
But that's part of the fun of watching
That is
live.
part of the fun.
Yeah, it's
You never
fun.
know.
That is part of the fun, right? Maybe you'll see something cool. Like maybe you never knew who the Cash Me Outside girl
Bad
was.
Baby.
And
Bad
now
Barbie?
Bad.
Is it Baby or
I think
Barbie?
it's Bad Baby.
We shouldn't even talk about it.
It
She's
doesn't
like
really
Voldemort.
know. Yeah, it doesn't really know. But apparently we got claimed on that because the geniuses behind her music video do not want people sharing that.
They want money.
you just to
They
go
want that
and watch
sweet
that.
YouTube money.
And you know what? Maybe I will cash her outside one of these
Maybe
days.
you will.
Give her some of
I
that-
wouldn't advise it,
Give her
Nick.
some of the sweet chin music.
Oh my God,
You know
you're
what
going to
I'm
give her some
talking
sweet shit.
Sweet
Ah, you're going to tune up the band? I love it. Oh my
Greg,
God.
I'm tuning up the band!
Oh no. Things are getting don't get too riled up.
No, I'm
It's
not
too
going to
early
get
for
around
this.
that. We do put this, of course, on YouTube. It's on podcast services everywhere, so if you guys don't get an opportunity to watch here, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I like subscribers. Every time I see a new subscriber there, an angel gets his wings. And by that, I mean it just puts a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Chosen few.
Lots of small housekeeping things real quick.
Yes.
And then we will go into some fun news stories, and then I can't wait to hear your opinion on the Disaster Artist. Because I had a great time watching it. First news story, of course, this is your daily reminder. Please Google Trending Gamer Vote. And when it comes up, click on Andrea's picture so we can get her that award. She deserves it. She's awesome. She keeps us in check. She makes sure this show doesn't go 4 hours long, because I would go 4 hours long.
Only 4 days left.
4 days left.
Because the Game Awards are this Thursday, in fact. So every day, make sure you vote. If all, I don't know how many people there are right now in the chat.
1,500.
Let's say, if all 20 people in the chat right now were to do it for the next 4 days.
That's 100
a lot
extra
of
votes.
A lot of votes.
That she would get.
100
That's wrong math,
5
guys.
extra
That
votes.
is 100 extra votes.
Get those 100 votes in,
Get
please,
in there.
and thank you.
Get in there, 20 people. Next, a little housekeeping, of course. Our Disney vlog is up. If you guys didn't know, Tim and I were fortunate enough to be invited to go down to LA and shoot a Disney commercial for Disney Emoji Blitz. That is here. You guys can go check out like a little behind the scenes, sort of like how we made that. It's a vlog, basically, chronicling our trip down there. It's super fun, and as you guys know, we've been experimenting with a little bit more of this kind of content. I really liked doing this. I think
too.
you had a blast doing this.
Super fun.
Kevin just told me that he did a little vlog of them going and cutting down what I will honestly say is a Christmas tree that is smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's still way too big for the space.
Yeah.
And thus makes that desk completely useless over there. But I walked in and my first thought was, could have been worse.
Yeah.
Right? Which I think means Kevin won. Mm-hmm. You know?
I don't know.
I was like, I'm gonna give Kevin shit for this, and I looked and I was like, and I looked at his face and I'm like, I don't have it. I don't have it in me today.
I knew that they were planning on doing this,
Yeah.
getting the tree and all that and making the vlog. I was under the assumption they were getting Kevin's Christmas tree. I did not know we were getting a Christmas tree for the office.
No,
Why would that-
he
why
talked
would that,
to
yeah.
me about it, and I said, please, if you're going to get one, because I can't stop him anymore.
Yeah. It's just.
I said, if you're going to get one, please just get one that's small enough so that we can still use that desk.
You never
And
said that.
I did.
No, you
No, I
didn't.
did. And to your credit, you said no. You said, I'm going to get one that's
Okay.
huge, and if it's too big, I'm going to cut the other side of it off so it looks like it's still big, but no one will ever see the back of it.
I was gonna cut the other side of it off, but then I was like, it's too beautiful.
It's a beautiful tree.
Actually, it was tremendous amount of work. Way more than I expected.
Wait,
I'm in a
did
lot
you
of
not
pain
just
right
go
now.
to one of the places where they just have the trees?
You know, that would have been way too easy.
Because they have them all over my neighborhood. You just walk over
yeah,
and get
100%.
one.
Also, they're very expensive.
They are, but that's because I live in one of the.
It's an $80 tree.
Dude, I have like.
You see how big that fucking tree is?
Have you heard of this shit where people actually get their
she gave us 3
trees
prices.
shipped in from like Portland? Like they have designer trees that cost like thousands of dollars.
Of course
and people get them
they
shipped.
do.
It's
In
insane.
Portland.
And they come in and they set them up for you and they decorate them. Basically, you don't have to live your life anymore. People, you just pay other people
I get
to
it,
live
man.
your life.
I'm sure there's an app for it.
Oh,
what do you think
guarantee
it's
there's
called?
Tree me.
Tree me?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
Once
but
a
it's
year,
spelled
use
with
that.
like a Y and a fucking I. You know what I mean?
God, of course.
Stupid. We'll leave the E off of it.
Kevin talked us down. I tried to get bigger trees. I was like, no.
Joey tried to get a tree that was no shit 12 feet tall.
Joey, where the fuck are we gonna put?
And I looked
it's
at
gonna be
Joey.
like Christmas Vacation where it's just like this.
Exactly.
It's just bent over.
Ceiling's kind of in here. This is right here.
I love you all. But Joey,
I'm starting to question my love for people. I have one very strict rule
Yeah.
about Christmas,
Yeah.
and it's that I hate Christmas.
okay.
And I hate
it.
Christmas
Why
trees.
Not so much a
do this to
rule,
me?
just a general feeling you
general
have on
thing.
that one.
And it's just like, oh my
Tim,
God.
I love Christmas.
I understand that.
I love Christmas.
I'm right there with you. I love it too. You know why I like Christmas? A couple different reasons. One, my mom makes cheesecake. Two, my mom makes lasagna. Three, someone always brings the double-decker box of See's candy.
Oh, yeah?
Not the single bullshit
Ooh.
pussy box of See's
See, but
candy.
the best thing about
the
that-
double-decker,
you
I
take-
ain't no bitch box of See's
You take that, the middle little like sleeve
Yeah.
that's in there, you pull that
Yeah, you
fucker
pull that
out,
fucker
let
out.
all those chocolates just roll around,
Throw
see
them all
what
where
the
they
fuck
need
happens.
to be. And the best, the strongest will rise to the top. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what else we have here. Of course, PSX update. They said this weekend, right? PSX this weekend?
PSX is this weekend.
Coming up,
Craig Miller will be down there, hosting all types of shit.
Go check him out. Of course, he will be interviewing Sean Layden and Shuhei Yoshida on Friday
go.
night. And the PlayStation Present, he'll be hosting, or at the PlayStation Presents event for early bird ticket holders. He will also be moderating the Uncharted anniversary panel at 5 p.m. on Saturday.
With the entire Uncharted franchise cast. Very freaking cool. I'm excited of him.
I'm
proud
very
of
excited
him.
about that too. He will also, this has been added, of course. Greg signing autographs on Sunday at 1:30. There's also a Portillo's meet and greet that night. Community schedule up everywhere. Go to Kinda Funny Facebook. No, go to the Kinda Funny Community Christmas Party. What the fuck? There's so much too many shit. Go to the Facebook group. Go to the Reddit.
Go look at
all
Greg's
that stuff's
Twitter.
there. Go look at Greg's
Everything
Twitter.
will be there.
He'll tweet about all this stuff that he's doing. That's fantastic. Last piece of housekeeping. This is from you. You put this on here.
Yeah.
What's going on with Tone Deaf?
So Tone Deaf made a documentary about the last album that he made, and he is debuting it in a actual theater in New York next Monday at I think like 8 p.m., which is really freaking cool. I'm very proud of him. I'm trying my best to weasel my way over there. Scheduling wise, I don't know that I'm going to make it across the country, but I'm still going to try because that's the type of guy I am.
Why not?
But you guys can get tickets if you'd like to go and support. I am in the documentary, which is really cool. I shot some of it with Lucy Camp.
That's right.
So that was fun, and it's all in there. But anyways, Kevin, can you just, we don't need to watch this here, but like, can you put this link in the chat if anyone's interested?
Okay.
Thank you very much. It looks dope as fuck.
Cool. I'm excited about that.
Next time you guys talk about hip hop, please call me.
I mean, you had a special
it's
announcement
Jay-Z's
today,
birthday.
right? Do you want to give a little message to Hova? To the Hove, as I call him? Because we're cool.
Happy birthday to the GOAT from your friends at Kinda Funny. What's happening, Jigga Man? Holla.
There you go.
I
Did
hope
I
he
do that
sees
right?
Yeah. Just throw the diamond up. You're good.
Is it the diamond?
rock.
I thought it was the Macross symbol.
Mega Man X collection on Switch announced. Hell yeah. All right.
Oh,
Very
shit,
cool. The
yeah.
Mega Man 30th anniversary thing's happening right now.
Great. I tried to play
Fuck,
Mega
I'm
Man
so
2 one time.
stoked.
Really hard.
Really hard.
Really
Mega Man
hard,
X might
really
be more
hard.
your speed.
Maybe.
It really will.
X is way
Going through Mario
easier.
X
Odyssey
is
right now.
way easier.
Still in New York City in Mario
X is a
Odyssey,
lot of
so I'm just
fun.
going to hang out in there.
What else was I going to say? Mia Khalifa's episode of the Game Over Greggy Show is available now on Patreon for
Yes,
everybody.
yes.
But it's also being broken up topic by topic. So topic 1 is live on youtube.com/kindafunny. And it was a blast.
Mia's awesome.
Yes.
That was one of those that I honestly, like, I was expecting greatness from, and it
It
came
delivered.
through. And it delivered.
It came through hard.
Very excited about that, especially since she called an audible on us last minute. She's like, you know what, I will do that morning show. And that was a great morning show.
It was.
Not the least of which is because she bongoed Kevin.
She did bongo.
If you guys haven't seen that yet,
Hot.
go over and watch that, because that is that's the definition of two worlds colliding, right?
As far as I know, it didn't enter Pornhub. Not that I've been searching, but
how do we get that to Pornhub? How do we get Kevin on Pornhub?
easy.
You just sign up for it and you
Yeah, you can just. I'm pretty sure you can just upload.
I think they try to make it as easy as humanly possible for you to put a video on.
I believe at the end of the video, or somewhere in the video, someone asked for that to happen. Has that gone live? Was that on the morning show?
That should have been on the morning show. I believe. I mean, I would have.
I thought that was part of the GOG, so maybe
It might have been on the
it
GOG.
hasn't gone live
Well,
yet.
we'll see. Well,
We'll
right
see.
now here, I'm putting the call out. Please, somebody get that up on one of the reputable sites that serves adults entertainment. Maybe I'll see it one day. I don't really partake
That's
in
not
that
your
stuff.
thing.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
I like to read books. Tim, first news story.
Yes.
And I'm interested to see how excited you are for this. This comes from a site called IGN.com. Lucy O'Brien writes, new Jurassic World 2 footage teases something big. Spoilers, it's a dinosaur.
You don't get much bigger than that.
Yeah, no, you can't really, unless it's one of those big whale things that happens in the ocean. In the lead up to the proper trailer on Thursday, 15 seconds worth of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom footage has dropped, and it's clear that it's every dino for himself. The teaser shows Chris Pratt's Owen, Bryce Dallas Howard's Claire, and Justice Smith in a yet-to-be-named role, running from a stampede of dinosaurs, running from an active volcano.
Let's check it out. I want to watch it.
There you go.
15 seconds. With how long of an ad? Let's see.
Hey, if you want to shop at Geico, here's your Geico
Oh,
link.
no ad.
No, I
No,
think it says
definitely.
ad. I think it's like it's
it's-
having a stroke.
IGN.com. That's video
God
player
damn it,
in the biz.
IGN.
Get
There
the
it is.
PS4 Pro bundle.
There it is.
There we go. My dude Yoda. The Yodes, as I like to call him.
I call him Yo-Yo.
Oh,
Back when we were on the
dude, that
streets, I
was
call him Yo-Yo.
good. Uh-huh.
That would have been his
let's get it
gangster
going.
name. Let's get it good. All right.
You think it's a dragon?
Oh, look, it's the little pod thing from the other thing, right?
People really like
first
that
one?
pod. I'm pretty sure it's a dragon, guys. There was
Yeah.
fire. They're genetically engineering shit. Why not a dragon?
Why
you
the
know?
fuck
'Cause
not?
these movies fucking suck.
I love it. I love that someone around the table was like, I got it, guys. Here's how we're going to up Q1 profits for next year. 2 words. Dragon. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
someone's
but-
like, that sounds really dangerous. And then the other person's like, but money.
But money. And
there
they're
it
like,
is.
Okay.
They're like,
cool,
fucking, you're
let's
right.
fucking go.
Yellow swag.
Let's
Do
do
you
it.
actually think it's a dragon too?
No, it's a volcano, I think.
No, it's
dragon.
definitely a
Pretty sure it's a
volcano.
volcano. The
dragon.
mountain was exploding with fire. It looks like it has all the telltale signs
That's what
of
dragons do.
the volcano. Maybe it was a dragon inside the volcano, and this is a tie-in to Game of Thrones, the game. That show we like. That show we like.
I don't think that's how you. They got a different world.
So you don't like the new Jurassic Park movies?
The Jurassic World movies.
Well, whatever.
No.
The Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic
No, but
Park.
that's the thing. I didn't like Jurassic. I watched Jurassic Park 2 and 3 when I was young. So
Yeah, they
I
were
was like-
terrible.
well, okay, but I was young, so I was like, oh, this isn't horrible.
They're really long.
Like,
There's
this
like
is
I remember
cool.
in Jurassic Park 2, I think, is that the one where they're just in the truck hanging off the fucking ranch
Yeah,
for like 4
yeah.
hours?
See,
Hours.
that's such an iconic scene.
Yeah.
Everybody has that scene. So it's like, okay,
'Cause it's
is
so
Lost
long.
World good? No.
I don't know what happens in the rest of that. It's at one
He
point they
goes in
fight a
San
dinosaur
Diego.
in San Diego.
Yeah, they end up in San Diego at the
And
end.
then the
there's a
third one was
T-Rex
where they
there.
were like, we need Sam Neill back for this.
They
We
went
brought him
back.
back, and the
The
kid's
third-
like,
the
I've
third
been living
one-
on this island for 10
Not
years.
that bad.
Not that bad. Like there
Not
were a
that
bunch
good.
of people who were like, "All right, we're super rich and we hired you to get here." Oh, we're not actually really rich. We're in debt now.
Yeah,
It's
it was
like, all
cool.
right, well, or whatever.
It was better than Jurassic World.
So that's the thing. I just feel like Jurassic World. Everyone was excited because it's like, oh man, they're gonna bring it back and have something like the first one, because it was a direct sequel to the first one, correct?
I think they're all in the same
all in the
world,
same
right?
world.
Oh, they're in the same
Yeah.
world.
This is on the same island, though, right, as the first one? Yes, it is.
It doesn't matter.
Because they find the original Jeep, and the kid's like, I fix cars with my dad.
Yeah.
Let's fix this car that's been sitting here
Well,
for
like
10 years. Just fucking assholes.
I just didn't like that it was like another genetically engineered dinosaur, which was, I believe, the main, like, bad. I don't know if bad guy's the right word, but like that
Antagonist, I think,
yeah,
would be
that,
good.
that was what people were afraid of in the third movie. This genetically engineered one, right? With like the weird fin and stuff.
Yeah, he was like,
It's
he
like,
could go,
it's the
he
same
could go
shit.
invisible. They made one that's, they're like, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make one that goes invisible. And won't that be fun?
No, that's Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
I was saying Jurassic Park
Part
3.
three.
They had like the weird fin one, like it had a big
Oh,
old fin.
yeah, I don't
It's
know what that was.
Like I don't know. I like
There's a pterodactyl scene. That was pretty dope.
this
Oh,
one
right,
had
when they
its-
go into the aviary
Yeah,
or whatever it was,
yeah.
and they'll just get picked off by pterodactyls. And the guy's like,
Remember,
oh,
the only Jurassic
now
Park
I'm
is good.
confusing. Now I'm confusing Jurassic World, because then the guy's like, I'm a helicopter pilot, I'll fly this. And then they get,
And then he crashes.
stupid idiot.
That was funny though.
I loved Jurassic World. I thought it was super fun. I thought it was dumb, but fun. Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, sign me up. I like them. They had good chemistry. Am I excited for this? No. Did I know that this trailer was happening? No. Am I going to watch it on Thursday? If you remind me to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. Who cares?
You can bet your bottom dollar we will watch that
there it is.
trailer.
I'd buy that for $1. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tune back in on Thursday the 15th, and you'll get our trailer breakdown analysis. Conservatively, I think we'll spend 50 to 60 minutes on that trailer.
Yes. There's going to be a lot to digest.
Lots
Is it a
to digest.
volcano? Is it a dragon?
Is that a raptor? Yes, it's a raptor.
That's all we need to know.
Is that Blue? Is Blue back? You're my boy, Blue.
Blue.
Nobody knows.
No, Blue was definitely murdered, right?
I think Blue lived at the
think-
end. He's
you
like,
don't-
Blue, thank you. And Blue's
Wait,
like,
you don't
ah, and then just ran away. He just
Why
ran
is he a
away.
dolphin? You don't think they came back and murdered all the dinosaurs?
No, because that's not how in real world, let's nuke this island, right?
Yeah.
Like all the governments in the world, like you're clearly making things that are gonna take over the world, kill the island. But in this fantasy world, they're like, we're good. 20 people died, whatever.
Mega Man 11 was just announced. What the fuck is happening?
Hey-o.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I was so wrong. Me and Greg got in a sparring fight over this.
Where was it announced? It's just
Mega Man's
announced.
doing a 30th anniversary live stream right now.
Got it.
So it's just
Okay.
coming in hot.
Well, congratulations to the Mega Man creators. I'm sure they're very excited to be developing Mega Man 11.
Do we want to have Greg Miller come here and do 15 seconds of games
No,
as a trailer for Games Daily?
no.
No, we have a
Let's
whole
get to the
show
news.
dedicated to that. A whole show. That was the first news story. Second news story. Kevin, bring it up. House of Cards season's sixth and final season shooting to resume in early 2018 without Kevin Spacey. Netflix has reached an agreement to resume production of House of Cards season 6, the show's final season, in early 2018, according to Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos. Production of House of Cards season 6 was suspended in October following sexual assault allegations against star Kevin Spacey, not Kevin Smith. Kevin Spacey. Season 6 of the political thriller will be 8 episodes starring Robin Wright. Sarando said the final season will not include Spacey, as previously announced. Quote, "We are really excited we could reach an agreement to provide closure to fans," said Sarando, speaking on Monday at UBS's Global Media and Communications Conference in New York. Aren't you glad you don't have to go to that conference?
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Good Lord.
House of Cards, the first major show to pop for Netflix, is produced by Media Rights Capital and is shot in Baltimore. Sarando said he was gratified to have reached the deal for the team of 370 people who directly work on the show and for the 2,000 people in Baltimore who have jobs working on House of Cards. So I guess that's a little bit of good news in all of this crap news that has surfaced. But I don't know how they do this show without Kevin Spacey. He's kind of the main character.
Are
I
you
guess-
caught up on it?
Yeah, I think. It's hard to remember all these things, but I do know that they, like, at the end of the last season, they're a team again or whatever. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I love her character and I love Robin Wright, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But are you a big House of Cards fan?
No, I mean I should be. I just never gave it the
Wait,
time.
have
I
you
watched
ever
I watched the first couple episodes and I'm like, this is like crack. This is the best thing I've ever seen,
really
and
good.
I just never finished it because I'm a
Yeah.
bad person.
The first 2 seasons are for you. Everything after that,
It gets a little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, and it's especially interesting, especially the last season was interesting, given what's happening politically in this country right now. So
Yeah.
it's cool to see sort of what's going on there, what's going on here. It's art imitating life, so to speak. Next news story. M. Night Shyamalan wraps Glass.
Fuck yeah, let's go, boys.
Let's fucking go. Here's what happened to me over the weekend. I was like, I want to watch something. I don't know what I got a taste for.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
What do I want to put in my mouth, you know?
What did you put in your mouth?
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Haven't seen it. I was like, I haven't seen this movie since theaters.
Yeah,
I
it's been
haven't
a
seen
while.
this movie in years, right? As you know, big Bruce Willis fan, a little disappointed lately that he's just not doing what he
Bringing
needs
the
to
Will.
do. He's not bringing the Bruno. What?
I just like that you went the opposite of what you said.
Yeah, no, I was trying to play off of it. We went downhill on that one.
Bruno.
Went back, well, Bruno was his, it doesn't matter. Watched it, was like, I'm enjoying this movie a lot more than I thought it would. I was, yeah. I remember liking it, but being like, this is a little weird.
Yeah.
Right? And then I went back and watched it again. I'm like, I can understand what he was going for.
Yeah.
Watching that now, after all of these superhero movies are out, I'm like, oh, okay. And then it gets to the weird final scene.
I don't really remember too much.
There's a weird final scene where he goes in. Spoilers if you haven't seen Unbreakable. Let's put the spoiler cap on right now. You know the twist at the end.
Yeah.
Is that the whole time Mr. Glass is the bad guy who's been causing all of this shit to happen, looking for Bruce Willis's character. So killing millions of people or thousands of people to try to find this one person. Which, given we have 6 billion people on the planet, you would think maybe this is a bad plan, but we'll figure this out.
Yeah.
Maybe looking through medical records or something like that would have been a better idea. But at the end, he was like, they call me Mr. Glass. And it's cool, right? And Bruce Willis is like crying
cool.
because his friend this new friend that helped him discover this great thing about himself is this horrible killer, right? And he's walking down this hallway and then it's freeze frame. And it's text over screen, and it's like, David went to the FBI and made sure they knew to arrest. I'm like, you couldn't figure out a better way to wrap this up than that.
It just kind of ends there.
Yeah, but so I guess they're back for Glass, and that's super cool. And also James McAvoy's character from Split is happening in this, and that is freaking rad.
It's so cool. Like, what a long play there. I love it.
I don't know if it was a long play so much as over lunch they were like, it'd be cool. And then he just did it.
Well, I mean, it's M. Night Shyamalan, man. He's just fucking in there. And
God bless him.
A couple cents ago, you nailed it, where you're just like, didn't really know where it was going, but it gets there. And it's just like, yeah, and sometimes you're not so sure.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't pay off.
Sometimes it doesn't pay off.
It doesn't.
We've all seen The
Split
Village.
was one where it was like, all right.
Yeah.
That was fucking fun.
Split paid the fuck. Well, first off, Split as a standalone movie was just a cool,
Very cool,
psychological thriller. And then at the end, you're like, is that motherfucking Bruce Willis?
Why the fuck not?
Are
Let's
we
go.
in the unbreakable world? Is Samuel L. Jackson finally going to play a character other than Nick Fury?
We'll have to find out.
It's weird though. Actually, you go back and there's one scene where he's in the wheelchair and he's at the very end. He's there and it's like he's underneath all of the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
So it's like Thor, Nick Fury, and like a bunch of them. It's pretty cool. Let's pull this next story up. This is a fun one. I just wanted to roll down this with you. Rolling Stones. Who wrote this article? Someone on the has listed the 10 best movies of 2017.
Interesting.
And I wanted to go down them quickly with you and see, A, have you seen any of these? And B, what is your take on this?
We'll see, because so here's the thing, Nick. I was wondering about this because we got to do our GOG topic at some point.
Yeah.
But the problem is we're not going to be recording a GOG after Star Wars comes out. So
interesting. Well, I mean, I feel like we'll have to wait till
things.
January
Okay,
for
we can do
our
that.
2017 retrospective look at the movies
Okay.
and the games and all that stuff that's happened. Because there's a lot of great movies coming out
Now.
Here, as you can see on this list, we're about to go through them. A few of them I probably won't ever see. Going down the list, Phantom Thread is the first one. This is the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, the guy that gave us There Will Be Blood and a bunch of other movies that are really intense. And of course, he always works with Daniel Day-Lewis. This looks interesting. This looks like a movie my wife would watch, and then I would just forget about. But it looks great. The trailer looks really amazing. I won't see it. Number 9, A Ghost Story. Did you see this?
No, but I'm interested.
Okay. Rooney Mara, Casey Affleck. It's supposed to be some sort of haunting romance story.
Here's an ardent, ambitious, challenging experiment that restores our faith in film as an art form. Oh, I can just hear Sean Finnegan talking about
Doesn't
this movie.
that sound like a Tim Gettys ass movie
oh
right
my
there?
God.
No,
I mean,
it
look
does
at that
not.
thumbnail, though.
They weren't really trying on that one. They were just like, cut the holes in the thing.
Cut the whole. Hey, dude, shout out to A24, though.
They're making great movies.
Holy crap,
Oh, yeah,
man.
A24 is fucking phenomenal.
Sleeper hits of the generation,
Yeah,
man.
I've been saying it for a while, man. This guy, they know what they're doing over there. They do really good.
Their logo's
really,
also
really good.
extremely
It's
cool.
one of those-
When it goes,
Yeah, it's
and
like
it has that
80s
like
style.
film effect over it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
it's so
it a lot.
dope.
Scrolling down, Detroit, the Catherine Bigelow movie that I did not see.
That should look real.
I know. It looked intense and I stayed away from it. The Shape of Water, which I think just came out, right?
Yeah, it came out this weekend.
Oh, it did?
It's the Guillermo del Toro movie that Kevin claims is a prequel to Hellboy.
Yeah.
You guys have to look up like how similar these creatures look.
Never will.
So last night I saw a
Never
trailer
will.
for it before the Disaster Artist.
Right.
And it was a different trailer than the other one I'd seen,
Okay.
which makes the movie seem like a very different movie than the first trailer
And how
that
so?
they put out. The
I
tone
haven't-
seems totally off.
I saw. Seems
Not off, different. Like,
yeah. I've only seen the trailer where it makes it look like it's a romance movie.
yeah.
But like, I don't believe that that's what it's about.
So
at
that's
all.
the thing.
Yeah.
The first trailer I saw,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's a romance movie. The second trailer, it's like,
it's supposed to be
this
like an
is
intense
a fucking
kind of-
intense ass, like,
Yeah, she's trying to
almost
save him
action
from this thing.
movie.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
excited
and
about
also
that.
like just the like from what we see in the trailers of the set pieces, like holy shit, like the atmosphere that movie has, like it looks like it's in like
Bioshock.
Rapture.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. It's cool. It's very cool. It's definitely going to be worth seeing. Coming in number 6, Lady Bird, which a lot of people talked about. We talked about this on the show about a week ago, saying it was it's probably not anymore, but it was at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes for a while. I was very interested to see this. This is Greta Gerwig's second film. Love her as an actress. Love her as a director. I was super excited to see it this weekend. I was like, D, can't wait to see this. When are we going to see it? She was like, well, fun fact, I already saw it.
What?
Classic D.
Saw it on Friday.
Classic
What?
D.
So I'll catch this when it comes on Netflix, probably.
Did she watch it by herself?
She sure did.
I'll watch it with you.
She sure
Yeah.
did.
All right, let's go see it. This next movie I'm actually excited about as well. The Post. This is a Steven Spielberg joint.
yeah,
haven't
this looks
haven't
cool.
seen this one yet either.
I don't think this is out yet, right?
No, it's not out yet. I think it comes out on Christmas week, maybe.
No one knows.
Lady Bird is still at 100.
Still at 100. Holy shit.
It's great.
This looks cool. This is Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks, and who doesn't want to see those two beautiful actors act opposite each other? Number 4, 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I really want to watch this.
Greg said it was weird.
He said he doesn't like dark comedies.
Okay. Well, it's true. Number 3.
Oh.
What?
Everyone keeps talking about the movie.
Woody Harrelson.
I saw a trailer for it.
Frances McDormand.
Yeah,
it looks
it's
cool. Call Me by Your Name is the next one. It's number 3.
What is
Have
this?
you seen the
Call
trailer?
Me by
for
Your Name
this?
is yes. It's an indie starring Armie Hammer. It's set in 1983 in Italy. He develops a relationship with this boy that he meets.
Oh, I did see a trailer for
It's
this as well.
Stunningly shot. At some point, I'm sure I will watch it, but I don't know. I don't have any plans to go see this out there right now just yet. But it looks amazing. Scrolling down, Get Out coming in at number 2. I agree with this.
2.
It's pretty high up there. A lot of people love Get Out. It's a great movie.
I love Get Out. I haven't seen Dunkirk, so. You know.
Well, coming in at
It's
number
still
1.
playing, dude.
Really?
Dunkirk?
It's playing in IMAX at Metreon.
Really?
In 70 millimeters.
Holy shit. We should go watch it.
Yeah. And also, there's some new thing, Dolby 3D, that I don't know. I don't understand what it is.
I mean, Dolby doesn't just.
But it's a new theater in the Metreon, and like as you
I heard people talk about the Dolby Theater.
as you're walking into the
Dolby 3D.
the auditorium,
Somebody slaps
it's
you.
fucking video wall.
Oh shit.
So it was like the Titanic's playing right now, and it's just the fucking Titanic as you walk in. I'm like,
Holy
this is
fuck.
dope as fuck.
Wait. Yeah, Titanic's in 3D too, so
Yeah.
it is just a 3D.
Just wanted to sing that a little bit.
It was
I
beautiful.
felt it in my heart.
Greatest song of all time.
When I was in Scottsdale, Arizona, over the break, they have a theater in the fashion mall, fashion something square mall, where they have, this is the most Tim Gettys thing I've ever seen in my life. I should have taken a picture for you. You walk in, and there's a strip of lights on the ground that dissects the theater. Basically, as you walk in, ticket, you have to cross over the lights to get the concessions in the theaters, right? Strip of lights that goes up. They hit the walls, and the walls are the same thickness of strip of all LED. And it's just showing posters and all these things. It's just like a cascade of cool movie shit.
That is
that's happening.
awesome.
As the lights like kind of point to it. It's fucking rad.
Fuck yeah.
Really, really cool. I saw, that's where I saw Coco. That was fun. It's also where I ate a large popcorn, a whole thing of the Twix, the mini Twix bites, a hot dog, and that was after Thanksgiving meal. That was after the meal.
I'm proud of you.
I went in deep. I got one day here, guys. The rest of the time, I'm tightened up, you know? Tightened up like a ship in Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Can't sink me, sir. And if you do, I'll give you a couple pockets of air because that's how tight I am. You can probably last a
that
couple
sounds
more.
nasty.
It does sound
So
horrible.
over this whole.
Is that bad?
I'm a little surprised that Florida Project wasn't on that list.
I'm
it
also
feels
surprised
like
that-
it fits in there.
I'm also surprised that Big Sick is not on that list. That was a movie that I
that
think
was
is right
I
now
watched that movie
my
this
movie of the year.
weekend.
Really? What'd you think?
Well, I didn't know it was based off his real life.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Like at the end of it, I was like, what a great movie. And then it shows the picture, and it's like the actual Emily, and I was just like, I love this movie. Like, holy shit,
It was really good.
what a good experience
Isn't that good?
was. Yeah.
Shout out to Holly Hunter, man. She's great at everything. She plays the mom in that film.
So good.
She's fucking awesome. Wait, who played the dad?
Awesome.
Who played the dad? Oh, it was Ray
Ray
Romano.
Romano,
That
who was also really good.
phenomenal cast.
Yeah.
Phenomenal cast.
They were the best part of the movie. I'll give it
All right, Tim. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I think that's it for the main news stories. Now, there's a follow-up story right here, but we're going to talk about the Disaster Artist in a second. Did you know that the Disaster Artist has a post-credit sequence?
I did not. We left during, like, after the...
Most people did, right? After the side-by-side comparisons
Yeah.
of the film. We're going to be talking Disaster Artist in a second. Little spoilers probably, but not right now. Well, apparently, if you guys are going to go see this, you haven't seen it yet, stick around for the end credits because Tommy Wiseau is actually in the film in those credits. This story comes from our good friends over at The Hollywood Reporter, who we have yet to meet, but I think we're going to get along famously with them. Swimmingly. This is the story behind Tommy Wiseau's secret disaster artist cameo, one for which he wants a SAG campaign. I'm just going to scroll down here because it's a very long one. For a film that prides itself on the sheer number of ridiculous moments, Wiseau's scene in The Disaster Artist is easily the most bonkers, with Franco's long-haired, weirdly muscular, heavy accent version of the main character coming face to face with the actual man itself. It's imitator meets original, and it's mad. Quote, "You can't blame us for putting the scene at the end," Franco tells the Hollywood Reporter, "because Wiseau's main stipulation was that he have a scene in the movie, and then he kept demanding that it be opposite me." As it turns out, Wiseau had made his scene a contractual obligation when the producers were buying his life rights. But for someone whose rather unique appearance and voice makes him almost instantly recognizable, the filmmakers had hoped that they could put him opposite absolutely anyone but James Franco. Quote, "We tried to explain to him, Tommy, I don't mean to insult you, but you can't play anyone other than yourself," said Franco. But Wiseau wasn't having it. Quote, he goes on to say, quote, "They tried to give me different guys," the room director tells Hollywood Reporter, "and I was like, it doesn't work for me. It had to be Franco." Quote, "So we wrote a very short scene," he says. In our defense, we had to make it disposable because he was insisting on doing it opposite me. It was like there was no way that he was ever going to work on my movie. It just doesn't make sense." The scene in question, which has absolutely nothing to do with the story of the film, sees Wiseau approach Franco's Wiseau on a rooftop party, sparking off a curious exchange in which he questions his accent, "You from New Orleans," invites him back to his place, and then wanders out loudly, telling himself, "People are so strange these days," before offering the classic, "Oh, hi," but to absolutely no one.
It's fantastic.
So yeah, he improv that.
That makes
Franco,
a lot of sense,
He
though.
did the same thing in every take, apparently.
Of course he did. Of course. Why the fuck not?
Now, I did not see The Room going into this film because I did not want to do the same thing I did with Lord of the Rings, where I read the source material first and then watched the movie version of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to go in clean. I don't really know too much about The Room. I don't know what the movie is. And I think I did myself a grave disservice.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Yeah.
Like, man, so yesterday I watched The Room for the first time right before I went in to see Disaster Artist. And I can't imagine watching this movie any other way. It's a fine movie without seeing The Room.
Yeah.
But like, I can't imagine you thinking it was good.
I thought it was really good.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It was good largely because everyone in the theater was laughing at everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
And I mean, I feel you did yourself a great disservice not watching The Room. It makes everything that much more ridiculous. They did such a good job of building so much into it where it wasn't just the main storyline. And I thought there was going to be a lot of just recreating scenes.
Right.
There was some of that.
That was a good amount.
But I think that where the real humor came was the stuff outside of the scenes that still mimicked the movie. The way that he talked, it's like, oh, that's how the script ended up being written this way, because that's just how he talks.
Yeah.
Like, there's lines from the movie that he said out of context of being in the movie.
Right.
Which is so funny. And then there's little things like the hotel they stayed at was, oh, hi. O-J-A-I. And it's just like, every single frame had some bullshit reference, and it was so I feel like these two movies as like double feature is the perfect experience.
I definitely want to see The Room now. I've seen this movie on marquees in indie like theaters around San Francisco since I moved here.
Yeah.
The Clay Theater on Fillmore shows it
Every
pretty
month.
much every month.
Yeah.
That
Coming up
Rocky Horror
December
Picture
8th.
Show. And so I definitely think it's one that I need to go see in the theater with people, popcorn at the screen, all that jazz.
Well, what's so good about it is, so after I watched it, I was super interested, so I started reading what people do when they go to the things, and there's all these different games, and they're hilarious. They all make so much sense, where I'm like, oh, of course you do that. Dude, Nick, watching the movie, so we've talked about The Room a whole bunch on this show because of the Disaster Artist trailers coming out, right, and all that stuff. But Andy was the only one that has seen it in our group or whatever, and he was a huge fan. He showed us those YouTube clips. And I was always like, I get it. Like, I don't need to watch this movie.
Right.
Those clips are more than enough. Absolutely not. Those clips do not prepare you for what this movie is, Nick. There is so much shit in the movie. There's so many, like, halfway through the movie, there's just two other characters that are just in the room, like, hanging out with them that haven't been there the whole time. Or, like, there's like, moments where, like, it's revealed that the mom has breast cancer, and that never comes up again.
I love it.
The kid
She's like, I'm dying.
The kid gets fucking in trouble for doing drugs. And then that plot point never brought up again.
Yeah.
It's so good. And the sex scenes. Okay, the sex scenes are the thing that I didn't expect the most.
Right.
There's 4 sex scenes in this movie. The shortest one is 2 minutes long. The longest one is 5 minutes, and 2 of them use the same footage.
Oh my god. Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
They play a whole song, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Oh my god. Greg Miller, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Now, Greg,
So-
you also
Am I
saw
gonna fucking
Disaster
clap?
Artist. What?
Did
Oh,
everybody in the office see it this weekend?
Joey, you're not gonna clap?
Joey,
Greg Miller!
what's happening? Are you cold again?
It's freezing in here.
Turn up the the heater.
Your hands are so cold.
They're ice.
Now everyone saw the Disaster Artist.
Right, we all went
top
up
level of
we all
fun.
went
What'd you
up
think of
together,
it?
we had fun.
What'd you think of it?
Great time. Great,
Yeah?
good fun movie. A little sad.
Yeah.
I was pretty sad throughout it.
I don't think it was sad at all. I had such a different read. Why did you think it was sad, Greg?
Because this is not what Tommy wanted. Like, that entire thing was not what Tommy wanted, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he wasn't... He just wanted to be an actor.
But my thing is, he is such a jerk off when it comes down to
Sure,
like
he's an
when I
asshole,
watched
yeah.
when I watched The Room, I was like, man, he is a flawless character. Well, until he starts pushing his
pushed her on the
fiance.
couch or whatever.
But
He never hit her.
He never hit her. He
pushed her
did.
on
He
the
didn't
couch.
hit her. He did not.
Yeah,
But he's
hi,
such a
Mark.
good character. Like, it's just a lot of bad things happening to a good guy.
Yeah.
When you watch Disaster Artist, it's like, oh, you're not a good guy. You're kind of
Sure.
a dick. You're super rude. You fucked up or Dave Franco's relationship. Like, there's all that stuff, and it's like, oh, you just solve all your problems by fucking throwing money at shit and making a shitty movie. It's like, I don't feel bad for you at all.
Yeah, I know. I still did a little bit. I understand what you're saying. It's true, and that's why you can get over it and be fine with it. Not to mention that it all works out well for them.
Totally.
Right? I'm in a movie theater watching a movie about them. They are happy. They are famous. That's what they wanted.
They're famous. I mean, that's my thing too. Is I think he got what he wanted ultimately, which was just to be famous, right?
Yeah.
Like I think he wanted just that. He wanted that recognition, and he got it. I thought it was a tremendous. I was surprised at how positive it was. I thought it was going to be super dark. Like I thought the movie was going to be like, and then he fucking died or something like that, right? But it just turns out that these guys did this crazy thing. It's actually kind of inspiring to me. Because I'm like, they just did it. They did it. Like they
But
weren't.
they just did it with an endless supply of money.
That's true. They did, and I love that scene. There was the best scene in the fucking movie.
like,
It's when
are we
Seth
gonna film
Rogen
it?
walks in with a check, and he's
I
like,
think
"I guess I'm gonna cash this check if it works." And he's like, "Okay, you want that in 20s?" He's like, "Holy shit, it went through."
Yeah.
So funny. All the casting was great.
No,
all the
it was not the
cameos
best scene
were
in
great.
the movie, but yeah, obviously it was one of the good scenes. I don't want to spoil too much of it, although I feel like we've already gotten into
It's
spoiler
good. You should
territory.
watch it. Everyone should watch
do
The
too.
Room too. It was interesting to finally watch that after hearing about it for so many years.
Yeah.
Never realizing that like the reason I think San Francisco has such a hard on for it is because it's such a San Francisco movie.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Well, and
no
so
idea.
that was something weird, and this is like such a stupid critique just because I'm from here. I know this place so well, so I know the differences.
Yeah.
The Room, if it's not shot in a studio, it is actually shot in San Francisco. They don't use stock footage. They shoot their own shitty ass footage of San Francisco. And
Yeah.
it's really weird. It's like a time capsule
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
1998 San Francisco. Fucking nuts. But then you watch Disaster Artist, and when they're in San Francisco, I'm
Clearly not
like,
that
you're
shot.
not in San Francisco.
Let's go play football in the park. I'm like, there's a mountain.
I just like that is not like they're in Golden Gate Park in The Room
Yeah,
when they're
The
playing
Room, yeah.
football.
Oh, is that where they're supposed to be playing football?
Yeah, and
So
then-
when they go on the road trip to San Francisco,
Yeah.
it's just clearly
Yeah,
not.
and
LA.
it's just so funny to see that type of stuff.
James Franco, you asshole.
You son of a bitch.
You asshole.
You'll come up and fucking film up at noon and hang out with Brian Altano and Max Scoville at IGN, but you won't come up here to film your fucking movie.
Your stupid,
Come on,
beautiful,
man.
bashful smile,
I
and
just
my
wanna
wife
fucking make
makes my
love
wife
to
He
you.
was
melt.
so good,
Oh,
dude.
right,
He
melt.
was so good. He
Dave Franco's
nailed
awesome.
it.
He was awesome in this.
Yeah.
So was Dave Franco. Though.
Yeah.
So I like Dave Franco.
I love Dave Franco.
I mean, across the board, I thought the cast did a great job.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen, and I thought was fucking hilarious. Like, the what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Paul Scheer.
Oh, Paul Scheer, that is Paul Scheer. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, he was good. I mean, just definitely see it, but definitely see The Room beforehand because I fucked up.
You did
I
fuck
fucked
up.
Now, the chat is asking, where's my sweatshirt from? This is legitimately happening. You see it in the chat.
Yeah, I see it.
StitchFix.com/Greggy. That's an ad from about 4 months ago. We're not sure if the code works, but if it does, go ahead. I stuck around and kept doing it. Now, here's what I want to talk. This is the entertainment episode.
Woo!
So I
Yeah.
gotta warm up my cold hands.
Get in there.
This is the entertainment episode.
Yeah.
I saw two other things.
Give it to me.
Outside of The Room and The Disaster Artist the weekend. Saw finally The Problem with the Pooh. That true TV documentary done by the Indian American comic.
Okay.
About like, hey, Apu's been on yours for 28, and he's like, Apu's been on TV for like 28 years, and he's horribly offensive to me, and here's why. And like talking to all these people and all these different Indian actors and comics and stuff about how they feel about it. It was super fascinating and interesting look. Like when I was growing up watching The Simpsons, I never thought about it. You know what I mean? And being a Simpsons fan, even when he starts making his case against Apu, I started not like getting riled up, but like, Apu's like a super smart, cool character, and then he's like, I realize all that, but he puts this interesting lens on it of like, to you the viewer, you have to understand that like when Apu starts 28 years ago, he is the only Indian on TV. He is that's all we have representation wise, and like he talks like Aziz Ansari and other comedians, and talks to them, and they're like, The Simpsons, uses stereotypes about everybody. You know what I mean? There's the Italian chef
Right.
and all this stuff, and even just like the drunk and all this other shit. But he's like, you have to understand that like there's also positive influences or positive Italian representation on TV
Example.
when there wasn't for India. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's kind of fucking interesting.
Not that many. I
Yeah.
will say this as an Italian growing up, not that I was offended by this at all, but not too many positive representations of Italians. I bet the best we got was The Sopranos, and they were all psychopathic killers.
Yes.
Then you
Super
got Joey
Mario.
on Friends though.
Joey was the idiot on Friends.
He
First
loved to
off,
eat.
the only other thing I could think of
He loved
was,
to
was
eat.
Tony Danza, who's the boss, and
There
he
you
was
go.
a Manny.
Yeah. Oh, now you're making now you're gonna make fun of Nick.
Calling her
Davies.
out. Shots called.
What? No, that's shots,
Shots fired.
You're
Shots
calling
called.
Shot. Call that shot.
Alright, I guess that's true. Super interesting, and also the comedian who I was not familiar with before, and I obviously can't remember his name right now. It spawns from him doing
Who is it?
a bit. I forget his name.
What is it called? The trouble with the problem with the
The problem with the poop. It spawns from him doing a bit on another guy's show that was on like I forget what channel. And when he does it, dude, he is Indian Mike Drucker. Like
Really?
his mannerisms and the way he presents talking to the camera is so how Mike used to present it up at noon. I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's cool.
That's fun.
Then I also last night watched episode 1 on Netflix of Glitch. Have you heard of this movie?
No.
Or this show. Sorry,
No.
this show.
Glitch, no.
Australian show. Only through the pilot. But basically what happens is, out of the blue, one night, I think it's 6 or 7 people, and then spoilers, more happen at the end. Like 6 people in the beginning of the episode, right? Crawl out of their graves.
No, that's
Alive.
awesome.
What?
Just and they're back to like they're not like decomposed. They're not zombies. They come back. They have heartbeats. They have pulses. They have breath. You can take blood and stuff. But they crawl out. They're all naked, obviously, kind of reborn, and it's like this fascinating thing of like, all right, cool. Like what? Like nobody. Obviously, people don't jump straight to like, oh, they're dead and they're back. And like, but then it's like this great scene where this one guy. I don't want to spoil it. You should watch it. I'm in.
That sounds
I'm
cool.
in for this season. See what happens because it's got a whole bunch of interesting hooks in there.
The chat likes Glitch.
I'm gonna watch
Glitch.
that. I'm gonna watch that.
Is it a new show?
It's already got a season 2 up, so no.
This is
I
on
think
Netflix,
it just
you
got to
said?
Netflix maybe or
Got it.
something. But it's 2 seasons Australian. Don't look ahead because then you'll see what happens to people.
No, that's awesome.
Super awesome. Because like it's
That
that
sounds
thing
fun.
of like, I'm not spoiling anything. Some are our contemporaries. Some are fucking from a long, long time ago. Like one guy gets out. Here's your Italian represent. One guy gets out. He can only speak Italian. And
Oh, right.
Everybody's like, "What the fuck's wrong with this guy?" You know what I mean?
That's.
They start trying to feed
What's
him.
wrong
They're
with
like, "You
this
want to
guy?"
make a sauce?" I'm just
It's
kidding.
like the pasta, the pasta.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Well, there you go. Disaster Artist. Go see it. I thought
Definitely
it was really
go
good.
see it.
Definitely see the room.
And watch
beforehand.
The Room first.
This is a fun one. I feel like
How much longer you got the show roughly? You think?
15, 20 minutes.
All right, we got a friend coming over. I just want to bring him on.
Fantastic. I will say, see The Room and then see Disaster Artist see them both in theaters if you can, because I feel like the sheer enjoyment of this, like 50% of the enjoyment was just being around everyone who was such a big fan of The Room and hearing them laugh made me laugh at stuff.
So here's my thing. This is a lot of investing time and money into Tommy Wiseau.
You want to watch all the Lord of the Rings movies first?
No.
Okay.
I suggest you
fuck
watch
me.
The Room at home with someone so you can comment on how ridiculous it is and just take it all fucking in. Then watch Disaster Artist. Then go to a theater and watch it with people because that's what I'm planning on doing.
Okay, I want to watch it with people.
Because oh my god.
I feel like it's going to be sold out this weekend, by the way. I feel like any showings
probably.
of
There
The
is
Room
one showing
of-
though.
Super hard for us to get tickets this weekend.
Well, there's only one.
Everything-
Oh, you talking Disaster Artist or
Yeah,
Room?
Disaster Artist.
I'm talking about. I think
Disaster
The Room will be sold out this
Yeah, The Room's
weekend.
going to be really hard to get.
100%.
But Disaster Artist, there was 2 theaters in San Francisco playing it.
We went downtown.
Alamo and then Metreon.
We went to Montreal.
Alamo, it was like super sold out. Metreon, there was 10,000 showings.
It was hard for us to get seats on Saturday.
Sunday was like fucking.
We got seats. We booked seats on Thursday, I think, for the Saturday showing in Alamo, and there were still seats open, which is weird. But we also go to movies with the old people and the kids. So we like to go to matinees.
I do wonder for like the seeing it in theaters because I've never heard people laugh as hard in a movie as it was for The Disaster Artist. But I wonder how much of that is because we saw it in San Francisco. It is such a San Francisco movie compared to other places.
I mean, probably a lot. I mean, I don't know. And that's the thing is, if I had zero context, and this was telling, because my wife had zero context of what The Room was. Saw the trailer and was like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking weird movie. right? So you really do have to know what the room is. Otherwise, this one's going to be like, I can only imagine there's going to be a big selection of viewers who don't know what this is, watch this movie and go, what the fuck is this? And probably don't like it at all. So I think it's going to be pretty polarizing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you not watching it, like, you at least had the reference
context,
and stuff.
though.
Because I was like, I don't think this stands up that well. It's fine. It tells, it's serviceable, but it's not good without the context of the movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, because it's rough.
It's something. Ladies and gentlemen, cue up your tips. We're going to be reading tips in a couple seconds, right after PS I Love His Best Friend XOXO. I'm throwing you a curveball. Do them out of order. Give people time if they want to ask us questions. Give us the tip for it or the cheer. You
like
guys can
that.
put
I
that
like
there.
that a lot.
Oh, Tim's shirt is fire, people are saying.
Thank you.
Curly
It is.
Killa
It is.
141994.
So
saying
here's
that.
the thing. It's a Powerline shirt, Nick. You probably are not familiar.
Nope.
It's from the hit movie,
Sure not.
A Goofy Movie.
Sure.
I'm a big fan of the shirt. It's a tour shirt. It actually has the back.
What did they tour?
I don't know. It was the world tour. But I bought a couple
Of
shirts. What?
What was the world tour of? Was there a live
It
show?
was fake. No.
Oh, I see.
Powerline's like the Michael Jackson
Of the Goofy world.
So he's not the Darkwing Duck, because I imagined
No.
he was a superhero.
No, he's a
Performer.
Cool.
Yeah, and the
That's
movie
good
ends with
context.
them at a concert, a Powerline concert. But Kevin, I sent you some pictures. Can you pull them up, please?
Where did you send
I
them?
emailed them to you.
All right, yeah, give me 1 second. Sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
You didn't get the other Disney one, did you?
I got a couple shirts. And I want to show them off on this here Kind of Funny Morning.
Okay, let's do it. We're doing it now?
2 seconds.
If you want to read some tips before Kevin does this.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, I will read tips, actually. I was going to read PS I Love His Best Friend XOXO, but you know what? I'm a creature of habit,
There's
and
so
I don't
many
like
pictures.
to deviate. I don't like to deviate. First tip comes from Mr. Yasman300. It says, Nick, for my 25th birthday, I saw The Godfather 1, 2, and Raging Bull. Which Godfather film do you think is better? I prefer the first. P.S. Scorsese should have won an Oscar for Raging Bull and Goodfellas. That I agree with. I think Godfather 1 is a near perfect movie. I think it was great.
It was.
I love that. TFH Show, DJ Kento. What the fuck, DJ Kento? Why are you throwing me for a loop here, okay? Relax. Haven't heard you guys talk about the Book of Henry, which got the director of Jurassic World 1 let go from Star Wars Episode 9, Trevor Trevorrow.
Yeah.
No, Colin Trevorrow, that's what it is. I want you all to see Book of Henry. It's insanely misguided.
Interesting.
It sounds terrible. Nerd Theory 1 says, been watching you all for years since IGN, my wife, Brandy, and I appreciate your content. We are excited to see what's in store for 2018. Well, we're excited
That's
to make it
fun
to 2018. It's been a long year. Hey guys, Nick Scarpino character trailer is finally here. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks to the best friends who sent me wonderful messages of these dumb videos. Tyler, and he gave us a link to a video. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's a Nick one now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to watch it.
All right. Should we watch it right now? Should we
Yes.
finish tips and then watch it?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's finish tips. We'll watch this real quick. Hold on. Cue it up, Kev. DJ Kento has given us another tip and said, I'm excited for Jurassic World 2 because the director is J.A. Boyana, who did The Impossible, which might be the best, most realistic disaster film I've ever seen. Made me wonderfully uncomfortable. That was the one about the
Interesting.
tsunami hitting the thing, right? With Ewan McGregor, and he's like, I can't find my wife.
Oh, I don't know.
Fucked up.
That
man.
sounds cool.
It was awesome. K-Babs on TV says, Kevin, the dinosaur in Jurassic Park 3 was real. It was called the Spinosaurus. And he gave us a link to a Wikipedia page. Kevin gave me a look like bullshit. He just gave me that bullshit look.
I was just like, it doesn't make Jurassic Park 3 or 2 a good movie.
No, it doesn't. But it's real. It
Or
makes it
Jurassic
authentic.
It makes
World.
it real.
You can run away from a dinosaur, apparently. And our final tip for right now, it comes from BewFlex22 says, I'd like to add Brigsby Bear to the must-see movie of 2017, a.k.a. the Tim Gettys story. Mark Hamill also stars. It will make you happy, sad, love you all.
Now,
Okay.
you guys, I don't ask you to trust me a lot. You know
Well,
what I
it's
mean?
because we don't.
But I'm going to need you to trust me for this next little
Okay.
bit. So can I get you both to close your eyes,
Sure.
cover them with your hands,
Sure.
and keep them closed?
Our guest is here.
I assume as much.
I promise you,
This is
I
not,
promise you-
I promise Kevin's not
I
gonna
hate
no
this so
one,
much.
no one will touch you.
How much do you hate this, Nick?
Okay, hold it and do not release. Do not release. Nick,
I'll
you're
tell you
fucking
when-
peeking, Nick.
I'm not fucking peeking,
Nick-
When you
Kevin.
bring the guest out on stage, then you can open your eyes.
Okay.
Nick, don't fuck me on this.
Don't fuck him on this.
What's rule number 3, Greg?
Don't fuck with me.
Exactly. Why
All
would I
right.
do that? I don't break
All right,
rules.
So
You know I'm not a rule
just
breaker.
keep waiting. Hold it. Don't make a big deal out. If you feel anything, I promise you, no one is touching you on purpose.
Oh, Christ. I don't like this at all.
hate this
don't
so
like
much.
this stupid down DeLuise wheeze that's happening behind me. I don't like it. Can I open my eyes now?
Yeah, open your eyes.
15 points for Gryffindor!
I can't breathe. Why is this a good
Professor McGonagall? Where'd you just fly in from?
Hogwarts, don't you know, Governor?
Is that a
15 points for Gryffindor!
Here's a fun question. First question I have for you, Professor. May I call you McGonagall?
Whee!
Minerva. Is that a broom or a wand in your hand?
One.
Okay, fantastic.
It needs AA batteries, and it would light up. Won't
Okay,
you, don't
well,
you?
cool, Greg. Let's get that happening at some point. Never.
I bought this. For your company money.
Good use of company money. That and the oversized Christmas tree are fighting right now for my least favorite things we've spent money on.
That's kind of funny.
This is where your hard-earned money
Gryffindor.
goes. So Buflex22, thank you for that tip. It went directly into this outfit, and
Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back.
where did it go? Mix a lot of John Williams themes here. There it is.
Let's all focus on it, like, for a moment. Like, there is no reason for this.
No.
This is just happening to us.
When we finally finish that Greg Miller documentary, it will be titled "There Is No Reason for This."
There is no reason for this.
Greg Miller, the untold story. There is no reason for this.
Oh my God.
How hot are you right now?
I'm
Matt?
not, dude. This is breathing.
Really?
And this isn't attached, so you got all that going on.
Oh, that's
Jesus Christ.
This is like,
There's layers to it. When I had my eyes covered, I was like, what are we getting ourselves into right now? And I was like, there's a 50-50 shot that it's Greg doing something. Didn't expect this. Didn't
Greg,
at all
you never
expect
know what to
this.
expect.
I'm shocked by how good the costume with
Kevin and I had a long debate in the car ride to work.
With the exception of the hat, I wanted you to buy that $60 hat that looked like her hat, but
Yeah, I didn't think we
I'm
needed
glad
to
you
go
did
that.
it.
Yeah, we didn't need to commit that much
Yeah.
to it.
I mean, you nailed it. Once you use the voice, it's like,
15 points for Gryffindor!
I do, however, I don't like your breaking character.
There.
yeah. I mean, that's not
Stop
professional.
doing
It's
it.
just unprofessional when you break character.
I didn't want to say anything.
Could you apparate out of here? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's dedication to the art. Did he just break his hip? He'll never admit it. He'll never let us know. Where do you get out of there? Get out of there. I don't like it. Get out of there. Give me this stupid wand. You'll get this back when you know where to put it. Why is the tip of it so white?
It lights up.
So impossibly white.
That's where I was going with it too.
You know what I mean?
Impossibly white.
It looks like, it just looks
Oh, guys,
very
I
phallic.
can't breathe, guys.
There you go. Nailing this exit there, Greg. No one can see it. Look at those calves. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
God.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Why is he taking it
Jesus.
off?
The pants are off.
Not in this political climate, sir.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, that is just straight. That is just
That is.
cheek of this just whole.
It looks like if a baby sat in gum, you know,
I'm
but like
so
hairy
happy
gum,
all
like
of
gum
the-
that's been around a barber shop.
I'm so happy all the employees walked out for that moment.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Because that was
You
terrible.
see that it's not only Mega Man 11, it's the X Collection too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking crazy.
And it's all coming to Switch.
You were right. Yeah. I'm shocked.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's go into the character trailer for Nick Scarpino is the Keeper. Do we have the all on the TV?
General rule.
You know, I'm the keeper of 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18 things, one of which is flip-flopper.
Flip flopper.
If you go back and watch the old TV show, oh, it's hella there.
Is it really?
No, I mean, it's not. Number 2. Number 3. I have the immune system of a champ, I have the fucking ego of a champ, I have the eye of a champ, and I have the hands of a champ. And we're bringing in Andy if you play for me.
No.
Great.
No.
We're gonna bring Andy to play for me.
That would
This will look like Jesus. We put that in there, right? He gets that space. Okay. 5.
Wolverine, pull back!
Morph. 6.
You never close your eyes around Nick.
Do you need help here? Do you want to hold the box?
touch me.
Hey! Sorry, I apologize. My hand slipped and went into his penis. Andy, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Close your eyes. Okay. Looking big, buddy. Looking real big. 7.
Joey's an alcoholic.
Joey, we need to get help.
Damn. That's an interesting way to
That's
end that
fun.
video.
So excited for it, and then I got to the end. I was like, God.
That was really good.
That was really good. The congratulations.
These things, man, they just keep coming.
Those
so
are
far,
great.
every single one's
the
been
thing
perfect.
is, when you take all of my moments and put them back to back to back, it
got a
does.
lawsuit there.
It is.
You got a lawsuit.
It is striking. Striking how good I am on camera.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to you right now. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm humble, but today I'm gonna take a second because it is Monday, and let everyone know I am the champion that you guys all deserve.
That was art. That deserved to be on the list of the top 10 movies of 2017.
That was. If that had been another 90 minutes long, I think I would have gotten an Oscar for that.
Yeah,
So there you go.
definitely.
All right. This next section is called P.S. I Love His Best Friend XOXO. It's your opportunity to give someone a little compliment in the community that you feel is doing a great job at being a human being. You go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend and nominate someone just like Andrew Dixon did for Lindsay Kelsey. It says Lindsay is one of the admins in the Kind of Funny Discord, and for sure, one of the stand-up members of this community. She seems to put an insane amount of time into this community, such as organizing events like Secret Santa. To me, it seems like she may not know how much of a positive impact she makes on this community, how kind and welcoming she is, and how much it is appreciated by all of us across all the different community platforms. So thank you, Lindsay, for everything you do for this community.
Shout out to you, Lindsay.
Yeah. Remember, guys, if you want to go and nominate someone, it's kindoffunny.com/bestfriend, and we'll read their name on the air. And now is the time on Sprockets when we dance. It's giveaway time. Tim, tell the fine people out there for the uninitiated how you win.
There's 4 ways to win. 1, be in the Twitch chat right now. 2, be a Twitch subscriber, which means you can subscribe on Twitch. Or if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have Twitch Prime, which means you have a free Twitch subscription every month. And you can use that on us, and we would appreciate it. Take Amazon's money, throw it right back at us. We will buy great fun costumes.
Stupid ass outfits for your amusement.
Option number 3, patreon.com/kindoffunny. And my favorite, patreon.com/kindoffunny games. You can go to either of those, the $2 or above level. You're automatically entered to win the giveaway. 4 ways, they all stack with each other. If you did all of those, you, sir, are one of the chosen
Oh
few.
my God, you're the golden child. You are that person. Tim,
Yes.
today's giveaway is Thimbleweed Park on the PS4. Have you played this yet?
I played a little bit of a demo at GDC. I've never been an adventure game guy, but their shirt is dope as fuck.
It's my favorite shirt that ever got made. It gave it to me, and I wore it so much that it's just like, it's like gray now.
Yeah,
my
me
wife
too.
threw it out.
It's sad.
This game goes to one lucky winner from the Twitch subs, Adam Neely. Congratulations, you've won Thimbleweed Park on the PS4. We love you. Thank you so much for being an illustrious sub. You're one of the chosen few. Who are the chosen few? Well, we'll talk to you guys in a second. But first, we're going to talk to the normies. Queue up your questions, comments, and concerns. It's time for the old 3 and 3.
The old 3 and 3.
We're going to be talking to the chat right now.
So, people in the chat are like, oh, what about the shirts? Brought the shirts up. Kevin has them.
What are these again?
So, I got this. It's little Mickeys all over it.
Okay.
Classic Tim shirt. What I don't like about the shirt is this is only on the front. The back is just gray.
I kind of like that,
and that's sad. But if you put a bomber jacket over it, then you're fine. Next up, we got this one, the one I'm wearing right now. You get a little nice closer look at it. Let's see the back, Kev. Cool. Now, I want to see the Star Wars one next, okay? No, not that one.
Bitty bitty bam bam.
Alright, hold on, Ben. Give me a second.
Well, we already saw it now. Let's go to Selena. That's awesome.
I bought this for Andy.
I love it. I
can't wait for him to see it.
That's a great.
Everyone screenshot this right now and send it to Andy Cortez. He needs to
Tell Andy if he
know.
one day wants to come into work, he'll get this.
He'll get this beautiful
If not, I
fucking
guess we'll
shirt.
just keep paying him, and he can do whatever he wants to do.
And the last shirt I got is freaking rad as hell.
That's sick. That is sick.
I was just like, I gotta get this.
Yeah,
shit.
you have to get that. That's sick. Boba Fett's arguably the best character in Star Wars.
Fun fact, on Saturday, Tim, I almost bought you a shirt as a Christmas present.
Huh?
It was just Britney Spears.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I almost got that too. Didn't like the font for Britney though.
I think it was
Britney?
long sleeve, and that's what. But because it was one of her album covers, I think.
I don't know.
Like
Not the one I was
CDs?
looking at.
Oh.
Soul X Trapper says, Nick, how excited are you for the Psych movie this Thursday? I totally forgot about it, and you brought me back, sir. You totally made up for that. I'm very excited about it. Thank you for reminding me. In fact, please continue to remind me every day until Thursday so I watch that so we can make it a topic on Friday for the show. Because I'm sure all of you people out there who are fans of Psych will be watching.
People asking where they can get the shirts. I got them all at Target for very cheap. They're like $10 each.
Nick and Tim, Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero, Mark from the room, have a new movie. Really? Yeah. I feel like you're sending us on a wild goose chase.
It's real.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
I also enjoyed the use of "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Yeah.
In The Disaster Artist, it felt very appropriate.
It really did.
Because we were all getting rickrolled.
We were just getting rickrolled constantly by that stupid ass movie. I don't watch this. I'll watch this later. I'll keep this up. Nick, what were you doing at Scottsdale? I may be moving there soon, says Stark My Balls. I was there for Thanksgiving. So I have some family out there. So we were visiting. It's very lovely, very clean, and very big. Can we start a petition to bring a Goofy movie to Blu-ray?
I can't believe it's not there, man. One of the very few Disney animated movies to not make its way to the Blu-ray format.
Do you love the Goofy movie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Goofy movie's classic.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Probably never will.
You should.
I'll watch it tonight.
It's great, man. It stands out from the rest.
Even the sequel's good.
I've still never seen the sequel.
Well, you're
An
not a real fan.
extremely goofy movie.
An extremely goofy movie. Is Goofy your favorite of all the Disney?
What the fuck? Absolutely not.
Who's your favorite?
I don't know.
Mickey?
From that crew, I don't know. That crew, I guess Mickey.
I feel like you don't even care about the original crew.
That's the thing. No one really does. But the Goofy movie like makes it more fun. It's about his kid, Max.
He had a kid?
Yeah, dude.
Goofy has offspring?
You've never seen Goof Troop?
Sure haven't.
What happened to his wife? Is the question.
She dead? Did he kill her?
You don't know, dude.
Did he kill her and eat her? Did she die and then he was locked in a room and he had to eat her?
Jesus, why would your mind go there?
Because dogs do that sometimes. When old people die, the dogs eat them, right?
Talking about that one Superman movie.
That's why the dogs. Yeah, Superman Returns, great film, great film. That Bryan Singer, great. See what's happening with him.
Frog and Bullfish 89 says, does Kind of Funny have any love for Tom and Jerry and Hanna-Barbera?
Hell yeah.
Tom and Jerry, I gotta be real. I fucks with them.
Really?
I fucks with them hard.
Yeah.
I had
Jerry with a bomb.
the game on Super
Hell
Nintendo.
yeah.
No. I'm catching up. Obviously, there's a delay. It's the complete opposite. A dog will sit next to its dead owner and die next to it of starvation. A cat will eat you if you sleep too long.
Cats are the devil. Dogs are
Did
awesome.
we bring up cats?
No, but he's.
I'm just saying that he was saying a dog will eat you, and then he referenced Superman Returns, which does happen in that movie, but I don't think it's accurate.
I think in Superman
dogs ate the
Returns,
dog.
the dog ate the other dog.
Doggy dog
call.
is a term.
Yeah.
Doggy dog.
I
Doggy dog
apologize,
world.
Scott. It's a dog
Miller,
dog
it
world.
has batteries in it. You got robbed. Oh. Go ahead, Nick.
15 points for
Let's go into sub-only mode while we're here.
Nick,
Yeah.
do you remember when your dream as a kid was like to make movies and like, make movies?
Yeah, I gave up on that dream.
Welcome to hell.
Okay.
Welcome to hell. That's great.
Shredberg says, have you guys seen Lady Bird? By far my favorite movie of the year. It takes place and filmed in Sacramento. Really encapsulates what it's like growing up in Sacktown. We have not seen that, like I mentioned before. My wife went and saw that without me, because that's how marriage works.
Downey Downerson says, Goofy fucked a woman. No other classic Disney characters have children. Goofy does. He fucked a woman.
Not true. Oh, that's true. John Duck has nephews.
No.
Yeah,
Goofy's like friend. What's the big guy?
Dumbo?
Pete,
Pete. Yeah, he has a kid.
Jimmy the Dragon.
Pete has a kid.
Puff.
Pete does have a kid.
So he fucked a woman too.
Maybe they fucked
We
the
got all
same
these
woman.
women fuckers.
I don't know if you guys understand how interspecies mingling happens, but it's not. I don't think he fucked a woman. I think he fucked another dog. A dog woman. Got kids.
But it's fucked up because Mickey has a dog.
Pluto.
You know? Is Pluto just really slow and like Mickey was like, well, I gotta take care of him?
Maybe he's an idiot. Yeah, maybe he's
It's
just
like
not
a
all there up
180.
here, and he was like, well, we'll just take care of him. Meanwhile, Goofy's like, man, I'm glad I'm not him. SCLSU Mugdog H2 says, Nick, who's your favorite Star Wars character and why is it Obi-Wan Kenobi? Well, nobody's favorite character is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's like the Boy Scout the entire time. Favorite character right now? Gotta go with that Boba Fett, man. That Fett life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Is it because there's a picture of it in front of you and that's just the first thing that you thought about?
It might be. It might be. No, dude, Boba Fett's everyone's favorite because he was mysterious and cool, and one day Disney will ruin that because
They
they
already
have.
did.
They already did.
Did they?
Attack of the Clones?
No.
'Cause
I'm
he's
talking
like-
about. We don't know if that's the real Boba Fett. That's what everyone says that we don't know if that's the real Fett. I'm holding out for a hero.
Okay.
So you mean one
Don't
day-
fucking spoil this for me.
You're saying one day Disney might save him.
No, one day Disney might do the backstory of him and eliminate all doubt that he was that stupid kid who's like, oh, my dad's head got cut off. I'm gonna fucking hold his helmet right here.
The
like
theory
a
for
dipshit.
what the bounty mover was gonna be sounded so cool.
Wasn't it like someone's like the real Boba Fett killed that guy and stole his shit? What
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, some guy kills and steals all his shit.
Yeah, we
And
should
it's
know who
just-
Boba Fett ever is. He's cool. He's a G. He should be a Wraith.
Forgotten Hell says, I almost bought a C7, but they're still expensive and I'm worried about burn-in. They are expensive. Don't worry about burn-in. There's a refresh thing that if you just do once a month, you're totally fine.
Is there a way to automatically have it done? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like Boba Fett so much, I tried Boba because of him.
Did you really?
No, I just
I'm
wanted
a
that
fan
joke.
of Boba.
I
I'm
just
a
wanted
big
that
fan
joke
of
to get
Boba.
out of me so I could
Yeah.
maybe say something funny later down the road.
Nick, I like that joke.
Bizarre Monk says, what are your thoughts on net neutrality? Well, as people who make content for the internet,
So we really don't like it.
yeah, we don't like it.
No. We,
No, we
do,
do
like
like
net
net
neutrality.
neutrality.
Yes, we're
We
against
don't like.
the current legislation that's trying to impose more
What's the opposite
restrictions.
of net neutrality?
Net unneutrality?
That
Net
sounds
conflict?
Right. Not net. No, it's not net conflict.
Kev, what are your thoughts on net neutrality, on the current net
It's
neutrality
scary
debate
as
that's
fuck.
happening, right?
Wait, December 12th, they vote on it?
You think it's going to go through?
I don't know. I was on Reddit the other day and there was like, here's the phone number of like one of the people who's like, I can't remember what they were doing.
Yeah,
But
it was
here's
like-
the office number of the guy that was like running the conversation.
Okay.
And it's just like, I wonder, like, and I was like, should I call? I was like, how many people are calling him right now?
Lots.
Yeah.
Lots of people are
so
calling
it
him
was,
right now.
it's hopefully enough people are doing enough things.
My thing is
Like,
this: where, like, everything in Washington, spoilers, runs off of money, right? It's all lobbyist groups. All these politicians are backed by someone who's pushing their agenda through them, right? It's usually the Koch or Koch brothers. Is it Koch or Koch?
Coke.
Koch brothers. I don't know.
Spelled Koch, though.
Koch, right? But it's pronounced Koch. All I'm saying is this. Who has deeper pockets than Google? Get in there. Get in the fucking game. Fight for the little guys, because we're putting that money in your pockets. You know what I'm talking
the
about?
thing is, there's also like, when a lot of people stand up and say like no very loudly, people eventually like listen. And like I think that right now, yeah, it happens.
Do they?
It does, yeah. And I think that
But
like
for how long? Because
right
that already
now-
happened, right? Didn't that happen like a few years ago when this shit came up
It's
before?
going to keep coming up, but
Yeah.
there's no getting rid of it forever.
At
So
some
I-
point, they're going to push this legislation through, and
This
then
is gonna
Comcast is going to
inevitably
cost.
happen.
Our internet's going to cost way
It's
more.
terrifying.
It is very terrifying, and that's just the way it's going to go.
It's not that it's going to cost way more. We're just going to lose access to, like.
No,
we won't
you're going to have to pay for
even
access to
speed.
things like YouTube if
Yeah.
you're going to watch that on your TV, which is going to suck. And if you have Verizon or whatever and you want to watch a YouTube video, you're going to have to pay for access to that, which is totally terrible.
It's scary.
It's very scary.
Yeah.
The internet at this
But-
point should probably be a public utility.
Yeah,
but
I mean
it's
that's the thing. I think that like if it ever does go through, we will have. There'll be another fight about like making it like an actual like utility and getting rid of it forever.
Yeah.
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 So-
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's dangerous times. And I've said before, the Wild Wild West, the internet is gone. This is a major, major step in the wrong direction, in my opinion. And with that, on that somber mark, Tim, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Are you coming back for Games Daily?
I will be back on Games Daily.
Well, that means I will be back in a few seconds to read subs. But in the interim, here's a thought for you. Do you think Greg is still wearing that Professor McGonagall costume?
Something tells me no.
Mull that over while we switch the set, and I'll be right back. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye.